Bend the knee!
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Don Woolley back again today to talk to you about the Lord Captain of the Iron Fleet, Victarion Greyjoy. Now, here is a guy who is very interesting in the story. We hear about him and some of his exploits in the earlier books, but we really don't get to see him until A Feast for Crows. And spoilers, if you're not caught up on A Feast for Crows, you should not be watching this. So, when we do catch up with him in A Feast for Crows, he is on a mission, after the King's Moot, after the death of Balon, he's on a mission to go and basically ask for the hand of Daenerys Targaryen on behalf of his brother Euron the Crow's Eye. Now, during this time, he has a maester with him, and he doesn't necessarily trust him. He doesn't trust his crew, and it's one of the most interesting stories because, like, he has a woman there with him who has no tongue. He's got this whole elaborate setup for using this horn that Euron gave him that's supposedly, a dragon binding horn. Uh, and he's, heard the stories about if you blow the horn, whoever blows the horn will die, right? Like if you blow it 3 times consecutively or whatever may have you. So he creates this plan. He gets like 3 guys from the crew and tells them, look, each one of you is going to take a turn blowing horn, and then after that, we should be all good. Dragon will follow us back to Westeros, and we'll be able to show Daenerys that, that the Ironborn are the strongest, and that she needs to come back with us, etc., right? And he gets injured during a battle on the seas, and comes across a red priest, that's with R'hllor, right? So he's injured, and the priest is like, look, I can save you. And he does some kind of magic on him, and the next thing you know, not Euron, but Victarion's got some damn fire fist. And he is unique in the fact that while everybody else in the story has only one god that they serve, he actually serves 2 gods. the drowned god and the Lord of Light. So this is, absolutely insane. Um, I wish they would have actually had him in the show because I would love to see this guy walking around with a fire fist or lava fist or whatever may have you. But they decided, at least thus far, to not depict him or Euron. There is a depiction of Aaron Dampier when Theon returns to the Iron Islands for the first time and, reaffirms his loyalty and, taking the oath, what is dead may never die, etc., right? But as far as Euron and Victarion, there isn't any. And, just seeing this guy who a lot of people happen to kind of not have a fondness for in terms of people in the books. I know he's a big fan favorite because here is a guy with a lot of gusto who's just like, hey, you know what? Whatever's going to happen, I'm up for it, Now, I know a lot of people were speculating that he's probably going to try to marry Daenerys on his own, which, I mean, hey, why not? He doesn't like his brother. His brother slept with one of his wives and, got her pregnant. He wanted to kill him. And if it wasn't for Balon exiling him, he might have actually got the chance. But now that Balon's dead, and seemingly Euron is the patriarch of the Greyjoy family, Victarion is just doing what he does, which is kind of following orders. That's the guy who he is. But listen, I admire the guy a lot. Like I said, I want to see what happens when he actually makes it to Marine. You've got the two dragons who are flying around right now. Was Euron able to somehow bind the dragon horn to himself? So even if Victarion gets the people to blow the horn on his behalf, the dragon goes straight to Euron? Or is it the person who is actually in possession of the dragon horn that that will control the dragons? Personally, I would love it to be Victarion who actually rides away on a dragon, goes back to Pike, and decides, you know what, Euron, yeah, here's for you trying to play me. That would be fun. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be very interesting. What happens when he actually touches down in Marine, especially since he went there to get Daenerys Targaryen, and Daenerys Targaryen is actually not there right now. So, you know, yeah, man, you already know the drill. Rate, comment, subscribe, share. Tell your friends, come back for more, leave me more suggestions. Anyway, that's been my time. Don Willie, I'm out.